Everything in life is difficult. We need to extend our best efforts before it becomes easy. Oftentimes things go wrong. When we try to do something out of the ordinary, we often struggle. But it doesn't mean that we failed. When we try something and it does not work as we had expected it would, if you look at everything that doesn't go according to plan as a failure, you will never really know what success can be. You need to have the courage in facing the many challenges necessary to become successful. You need the self-confidence to try new things. By doing so, you feel satisfaction from facing your fears and struggles and overcoming them. Basically, it comes down to this. Don't be afraid if you will not succeed in your first try. There is nothing wrong with that, because things can go wrong. But how you choose to look at your struggles will determine your outlook on life. If you look at your life challenges as learning opportunities, you will become very smart and eventually successful. After all, there is no harm in trying. Success takes patience, commitment, and comes with plenty of failures along the way. The real test is whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it. Everybody goes through that phase at one point in life. Failure is not the end of the world. In fact, there are still tons of ways to get what and where you want to. The mistake we all make here is that we think that we have failed, where really the fact of the matter is that we have just not succeeded yet. One only needs to keep trying. If you do not succeed in one way, it doesn't mean that you won't with another. Just keep trying until you succeed. Nothing is impossible, and that it is only a matter of staying in the game and continue investing in the required effort and the will to succeed. So, we need to keep trying until we eventually succeed. This is the difference between successful achievers and overachievers and the ones who do not achieve anything. Successful people choose to try again and then again until they succeed. It is their sheer determination and perseverance that takes them to the end of the ladder of success. Losers, on the other hand, never attempted to try for fear of failures. Each and every failure that we go through makes us stronger and ready for a bigger challenge. So failing does not make us a failure. It gives us the strength to face tougher challenges and prepares us for the tougher parts of life that lie ahead. If we have a smooth sailing life, we will not succeed even in the easiest of challenges in life, because we would have not faced hardships, and we would have not become strong enough to face the difficulties and hurdles of life. Every small and big failure in our life gives us an opportunity to slow down, think, focus, plan, and make sure that we maintain our momentum in the right track. Failure also acts as a wake-up call. It brings us back to reality. When we stop seeing the real world, there are always times when we are doing well, sometimes too well to be true. We think that there is no stopping us, and we start to take things for granted. Then suddenly there is this shake-up that makes us realize that we are prone to failure, and that success is never final. We need to make sure that we keep our feet firmly grounded and stay down to earth in our dealings. Therefore, we should not be afraid to face failure, because it is one of the most important ways that can teach us how to face difficulty and help us succeed in each and every walk of life. It should be seen as an opportunity to learn, improve, and better ourselves. Likewise, we should make sure that none of our failures go to waste, and that we put the experience gained from it to good use for future circumstances and situations. Failures should always be used as a springboard to success. Remember, one has not failed until he has stopped trying. We can only say that a person has failed when that person gives up and eventually stops trying. But if that same person keeps on persevering and trying, it can never be said that a person has failed.